Prolific Nigerian photographer and author Dayo Adedayo says having gone round the 774 local government areas in all 36 states of Nigeria, there are lots of tales of hidden treasures to unravel to Nigerians. At age 60, after photographing Nigeria for 21 years, Adedayo says he is trying to lay a legacy by establishing the Dayo Adedayo Photography Experience Center. At the center, over 10 million images of Nigeria's beauty will be domiciled for generations yet unborn to see our civilization, says Adedayo. According to him, the Experience Center, located in Lekki, Lagos, is currently under construction and would be completed and ready for use before the third quarter of 2025. The News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, visited the construction site. In a chat with NAN, Adedayo explained what to expect from the Experience Center.
I'm trying to build a legacy for myself because I haven't reached the age of 60. And I believe philosophically, I don't have more than 15 years quality life to live again. At 75, I can't be going up and down anymore. So our memory fades. So that is why I'm building its first of its kind experience center in Nigeria, where over 10 million images will be domiciled, for generations yet unborn to see our civilization when I was alive. And because whether we like it or not, nobody is living this space alive. We're all going to be dead one day or the other, where you can experience my journey from when I started in 2003. Talking about the Experience Center, the first thing that you will notice is the building. The building was done by one of the top architectural companies in the country, ACCL. It is kind of contemporary, and it's one thing that people will talk about for a very long time. The building was designed to last 200 years, and it is modern, it's contemporary, and the iron steel that covered it was designed to be anti-rust, galvanized steel, because it's very close to the sea. So there are two buildings in front of it. You have the security gates to the left and the water treatment plants to the right. Those buildings will be covered with LED, and on top of it will be a dome LED as well. And on the building itself, the ground floor is glass. So inside the glass will be videos playing 24/7 of cities, villages, and towns across the country. On the early days will be same thing, showing pictures across villages, towns, and cities, monuments, historical sites, and beautiful landscapes. Same thing on the dome as well. Then in front of it, where we have our gate, is a sign of I love Lagos. My dream is to have the Experience Center first in the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. So the building is going to be known as DAP Experience Center Lagos. So by the time we finish with Lagos and we're able to do something, because not a lot of Nigerians will have the access to come to Lagos, and we don't want to let people crowd us out. We will not be able to manage the crowd. But we're looking at about 2 million people traffic every year to visit. So once you come in, the first thing that you take a picture on the outside with a facial recognition camera to tie to your ticket. You can't just walk in, you have to buy your ticket online. So what we're doing is, once you buy our ticket, you need to choose a time and a day that you'll be coming. So if you choose Monday, we have 2 hours tour time for you to go. So if you choose 12 to 2, your face and everything will be tied to that, your ticket. Because what I've done is to be very innovative. Your ticket will last you for 6 months. So you can decide to come back every now and then. The first thing you will experience is our staircase to the digital floor. The staircase is electronic. The moment anybody step on it, several pictures will start showing on the staircase. So that takes you to the digital floor. But if you can't go up the staircase, there's an elevator or lift to take you to whichever floor you want to go to. So on the digital floor, we have 3 rooms. We have the video room that will show you documentaries on Nigeria or anything. Then we have the larger space that is digital that will show you the whole country in 5D from Abia to Zamfara. Depending on what we are showing on that day, because it's digital, we can easily change the content. Then the most beautiful part of the digital floor is the boat room, where you will take a boat from marina to anywhere there is waterways in the country. That is going to be very popular. And I pray everything works out as well. From the digital floor, there's a library on the digital floor as well, but you need to register before you go into the library because of limited space. On the analog floor is the museum, where you will see the evolution of photography from the pinhole camera. Unfortunately, because of space, we could not construct the camera obscura where the pinhole camera came from. Then there's also a dark room where people can see how pictures were being processed in those days. Then there's also a wall where you will read the history of photography in the world and the history of photography in Nigeria. The person that started it, Dagogo Jack, is from Okubo Oboni, but he's from River State. And then the people that made photography to be popular in Nigeria. So all this we have to put together in perspective, how things started, so that the younger generation can see where we are coming from. Personally, I want to inspire the younger ones so they can aspire to be better than Dayo Adedayo.
He urged Nigerians to project the positive image of the nation and change their wrong perception and begin to think and talk positive.